can break bread with me now. We can all take a...
At guard, at 16, number 11, David.
Hello and thanks for joining. Let's see some of the numbers here for Austin Reed.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Ayton is out there with James. And it's Smart in at the small forward. And for the Knicks, Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. Just 5 to shoot. LeBron, no luck. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Reeves with it. Bridges covering. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with the Knicks head coach. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his confidence.
Brunson. And it's Luka with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Smart passes to Reeves. Back to Smart. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, Smart is money when the shot is in rhythm.
Here's Brunson. And that one drops for him. Brunson's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Smart misses. Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bridges kicks to Hart. Offline with his 3. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just pick the worst time to do it.
And here are the Knicks now after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Bridges, and the layup's good off the glass. Here we are, late in the year. RJ, what's this time of the schedule feel like for a play?
Everybody's a little banged up. That's just part of it. You're going to be at about 75% of your strength right now, but that's what makes it fun. Can you push yourself further than the next guy?
Here's Brunson, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Here's Brunson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Austin Reed.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 6. And the Knicks miss again. Hachimura against Anunoby. Outside, James. Smart, wide open, he fires. No good on the triple. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Right side, Robinson. Brunson outside. Robinson finds Brunson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 9 points here for Jalen Brunson. Pass to LeBron. Back to Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. 6 to shoot. There's the three. Brunson with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. James with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Steps back. The three for Doncic. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Hart. Brunson's got 11 points. The Lakers trail. Outside, James. In the corner, Smart with it. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no... And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Let's check in now with our Allie Laporte, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Stolen by Reeves. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Hachimura. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Using that 6'8", 230 frame. Hachimura powering through that contact with ease.
For the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Brunson, no good. Lakers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Hachimura. To the paint. Wants to get it to Reeves. And does. That ties the game. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
Not just a jump shooter. Reeves is also skilled at converting in close.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jake LaRavia. Bridges finds Towns and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Reeves. Outside for Smart. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Doncic, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Reeves against Bridges. Lets it go from the wing. Reeves can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's the break. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Brunson. Beating the contact. Brunson gets by.
So assertive on the drive. Brunson doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. And Jake LaRavia subbed in for Austin Reeves. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Ayton. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. To the middle. Hart, that's good. Hart's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And finished off by LeBron.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Brunson and the rejection by James. Bridges passes to Brunson. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And a wide open look for James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Bridges inside the three-point line. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Smart, and he's good on the three ball. Smart's got 6.
And it really helps Smart's confidence when he's hitting from deep. It makes their offense so much more impressive.
Brunson kicks to Hart. On the wing, Bridges. Rebounded by Smart. James in the high post. Out to the right wing. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
3 points.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks. They lead by 2. Now, all right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
Now let's take a moment. And that is our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So for the Lakers right now, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. LeBron James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the small forward position. Here's Doncic. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Smart. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
more good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Lakers trail by 4. Doncic kicks to James. Here's Smart. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Towns, and again it's New York.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, most time on target.
And Ayton throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Doncic with the block.
But when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Bridges with the steal. And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Guys?
Oh, yeah. He can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. James, the pass to Doncic. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Banked in off the glass. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Brunson against Doncic. Brunson kicks to Hart. Back to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Cans it from downtown.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
LeBron passes to Ayton. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bridges. Back to Brunson. For the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved. And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Doncic. The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Diawara. Shamet kicks to Clarkson. Good, nice job down low. Clarkson's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Reeves can't hit.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bucket is good. Clarkson's got his second best.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Jose Alvarado. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Robinson, and it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
A dynamic scoring guard. Reeves looks for his spots and is proven to be a very good shooter.
Clarkson finds Shamet. Now Alvarado. Some nice passing by New York here. Clarkson for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in this game. Reeves outside. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. The offensive rebound. Here's Hachimura. Drills the three-pointer. Hachimura's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles.
And the coaching staff loves it. It's why they encourage Hachimura to fire away.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Austin Reeves. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Brunson on the move. From 8, and he hits the jumper for 2. Brunson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it falls over the rim and in.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Brunson the pass to Clarkson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Marcus Smart's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luke Kennard. Ayton kicks to LeBron. Smart outside. And there's the 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. So for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Rebound by Smart. Lakers trail by 7. Spins. Doncic. And he jams it in.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Brunson being aggressive.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Doncic outside. He drills the 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Doncic against Brunson.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Doncic outside. The three ball from Doncic.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Outside Bridges. Oh, what a finish.
They needed that hoop from Bridges, and he delivered.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Reed. Doncic outside. And get the three.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Brunson against Doncic. Nifty move. Mikal Bridges. And he does not hit. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 5. Cleared away by Brunson. Good. Lays it right in there.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
Doncic. The shot misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hart outside. Brunson fires. Knocks down the three.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Mikal Bridges. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this